Coach, first your thoughts on the game as a whole.
I thought it was a good game for Michigan Tech. I thought defensively we played solid. We got off to a little bit of a slow start, mainly because we lost a lot of face-offs early and we were chasing the puck and they were just dumping it in and putting a lot of pressure on us. But we weathered the storm, and I thought as the game wore on, we got stronger and stronger. And I liked our third period, the 2-goal lead starting the third period. We had to kill a penalty, which was critical. We did a real nice job there. And then we put the game away. So a lot of guys played well tonight. When you go through your lineup, and he had a good game, he had a good game, and you feel good. But we're getting some contributions from a lot of different players, and I thought they stepped up tonight. Not the normal guys you hear about or read about, but I thought it was a total team effort, and like I said, a good victory for Michigan Tech.
Well, the first 10 minutes certainly they put everything they could on you, but they didn't score.
Right.
And that gave you an opportunity when you did start to get things going to be able to play from a much easier position than if you're behind, didn't you?
No question, and I think any team in this league, when you get off to a lead, when you get a lead, the team's got to start opening up and pressing a little bit more and taking some chances. And I thought we had some opportunities to even extend our lead, and I give their goalie credit. I thought he was, if not the number one star right there, he did a nice job for him keeping in the game. But we got that third goal, and I thought that just, eased the tension a little bit on the bench and in the game. So, but it was a good game. When we talked to our defense this morning, we brought them in as a group because we weren't happy with the effort or the turnovers. Not the effort, just the turnovers. They were trying to do way too much last night, and we talked about them being one of the best defensive corps in the country. We had six of them go to NHL development camps, so they're good players, and they might be the best, and we talked about that. So, and how we should play. There's a certain way we should play, and they should play as a group, and take pride in that, take some ownership in that. And I thought they did an outstanding job tonight. And anytime you don't give up any goals, you got a pretty good chance to win. And then Angus, I think back to his form, he had to make a couple tough saves, not many, but a couple key ones, and he made them look easy.
How important was it to have this effort tonight, given the fact that you've had the 3 straight overtime tie things, and it didn't really maybe go the way you'd like it to, but this one, sure, you have the breakout performance, and really it feels like a much better game.
Well, I think we got back to how we need to play. We talked about a standard of play and how we need to play, Michigan Tech hockey, and there's a certain standard that we have to hold each other up to and be accountable for that. Not the coaches, but the players. And we got great leadership on this team, and I thought they did a good job of setting the tone, talking about last night's game. But we're continuing to win. We haven't lost a conference game back in December. Before that, it was back in October. So these guys are doing a good job. Maybe some nights it always doesn't go the way you want it to, but I thought tonight they came business-like approach and got the job done.
Last night, Tyler comes through for you in a big way. Tonight it's Alex Gillies. Yeah. The first one, he's just going to the net to back up Gould there and gets a nice puck on his stick. And the second one, he gets that nice pass and picks a corner that
we needed that one last week again, Anchorage, when he gets a similar chance and he missed the net. But tonight, I think a little more confidence. But the first goal is a big goal in the hockey game. It's a power play goal, and we put that group together with Joel to play on the power play, and maybe it wasn't a great setup in the zone, but Gills got to a good area. Gould, he made a good play to him, and that's a huge goal. But Alex Gillies is one of those guys we wanted to take a step forward this year, and he had some injuries. He sat out. He had to miss a lot of games because of a block shot down in Michigan. But from the time he's been back, he's slowly getting back into game shape, and if he takes another step forward for us like he has, it really helps our team. It really helps that depth we're looking for.
And speaking of your defense core, Rinky picks up another goal for you. Yeah. He's just such a strong kid for a freshman, isn't he?
He's a very, very good player. He's so cerebral, so smart. He's play ahead of the play, and he's got some patience and poise with the puck. Sometimes too much. I'm going crazy, and he's smooth and cool and under control. But good shot, wrist shot. Obviously, Reed had a real good screen there. The goalie had no chance on that, but a well-placed shot and a big goal.
And then Chris, 3 goals in 3 games now. Even if it is an empty netter, that just the effort he puts in to go out and chase that puck down and make that play.
Well, it's a 3-0 game. You can just be going through the motions at that time. But he's hungry. He's got some confidence now, and And he played well tonight, and that's encouraging. He's another guy that's taken a step forward for us. And we always talk about the second half. There's no freshmen anymore. They understand what it takes to play. They understand the expectations that are placed not only on our team but upon them. And they've got to bring it every night, and good for him.
Does it feel like now you're starting to get 2 or 3 really solid lines that are playing consistently? Because it seemed like last night we saw the Lucchini line play well, and tonight it's the Smith line, and it just seems like you got a couple, 2 or 3 lines now that are really kind of clicking.
Well, we think we're going to have 4 lines, and and that's without 2 pretty good hockey players that we don't have access to right now because of injury. And even on that defense, you got a guy like a draft choice, LA Kings draft choice, and Matt Roy not in the lineup this weekend. So that's the kind of depth you want. That's what you're trying to build, and it all starts in practice when these guys work against each other. They're making each other better every day in practice. When you think about it, our forwards have to go against that defense every day in practice, and it's only going to make them better as we go forward here. So, like I said, good performance by the team, and couldn't be more proud of how they came back last night and found a way to win this game tonight.
And this is certainly a good building block as you get ready to head to, Huntsville next weekend.
Right, yeah. We go down to Alabama, and they're a hardworking team, and they're in every game. So we understand that. So it's going to be a long trip, but we'll look forward to it, and hopefully get some sunshine down there and get after it. But every weekend's so important. Every point is so critical, and we talked about that in the locker room. Just remember how you feel right now, and how hard you had to work, and how you prepared for this game tonight, and the effort it took to come out on top. And that's what we're going to need every weekend.